Hello, Team Killing Tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Wing Commander with me, BlueAnkylo. Last episode was a gong show, so let me correct a few things. I forgot to update the ship on the left side of the screen. And also forgot... Man, I'm just full of forgetting stuff. I had all these cool plans to help out this this series, and it's worked out pretty well all in all. But it's kind of added a bit of work to just when I'm just playing the game or whatever. So it's easy to miss a couple things. So last episode, I clearly forgot that I was supposed to be updating my my OBS software. So anyway, there are correct trackers in the right spot now, and the correct ship. And I may have even messed up the music last time. So that's all been sorted. There you go. And, you know, Maniac almost killed us. Very nearly killed us, to be honest. And today we're going to get revenge, because that was inexcusable. And that's about it, I think. We're in Brimstone, in case you're wondering, and we're going to do our second mission today. We're planning on failing Brimstone and going to Port Headland, so it's okay to kill your teammate if you're planning to lose, probably. Hey there, Blue. Get you something? How'd you like flying with Maniac? It was terrible! I wouldn't trust the kid myself. Too damn reckless. And he shot me! He's looking to be famous, and it's going to get him killed. Yes, it is! I just hope he don't take anyone with him when he goes. He almost killed us! I almost went back and re-recorded last episode to get the sidebar fixed. But, like, you guys got to see Maniac in perfect form. I didn't do anything to manipulate it. That was first try on that map. That's what he's like, and I would hate to miss that by re-recording it, so. Chen here has got some clever things to say about flying escort, lad. But I've got a bit to add myself. The most important thing to keep your eye on is your scanner. Major Taggart is correct, Captain. Pay special attention to your scanner. When you're flying up close to a big ship like a transport, she can block out half the sky. You're way too close if you're like that. Your scanner will show you enemies on the other side of her. That's true for like the Tiger's Claw and the big ships, but if you're that close to a Drayman, you need to back off. Ah, Blue, sit down. The Colonel told me we'll fly escort for several incoming ships soon. Since you are still new to the Tiger's Claw, let me give you a few pointers on escort mission. First, it is better to strike a course parallel to the larger vessel than to try to circle it as it moves. That would be insane. I would go motion sick. Maneuver a little behind and to one side of the larger ship, so you can see it as you fly alongside it. Then set your speed to match its pace, usually 100 or 150 clicks. But speed back up to 200 to 250 if you meet the Kilrathi lad. It's easy to forget to hit the juice when you first see the hairballs. No, it's not. I always max that out. So, you know, that's not the worst advice. I would recommend staying near it unless you've got a lot of... Like, if there's an enemy wing coming at the transport, if it's a long way away, if you can boost towards them to initiate combat about halfway between where they start and the ship, and you can take out most of them before they get anywhere near your escort, that's great. If they start fairly close, then you need to stay nearby. Like, once they're engaged with the escort, with the transport, you basically have to keep insulting and shooting anything that's anywhere near the transport, shooting it. So you got to stay much closer and kind of cycle through your targets to keep it safe. Also, I forgot to save it, because Brimstone is terrible. So that was Brimstone run. Let's not load, but I mean, it's tempting. LP, let's go Brim 2. Rip Maniac. I mean, spoiler alert. Anyway, we got our cool golden sun thanks to the last mission, which, I mean, I was sort of planning on doing that anyway, but Maniac sure made that perfect, right? Shouldn't have said anything. Mission briefing, Brimstone system, 0110 hours. Alright, boys and girls, we're gearing up for a major assault on the Kilrathi bases on Brimstone 2, and I don't know what I said. They'll be coming in over the next few hours. Here are the assignments for rendezvous and escorts. The Colonel makes the assignments for the wings. Yours is last. Blue and Maniac will take the last run. Here's the flight plan. You'll meet an Exeter-class destroyer at Nav 1, right here. You'll fly straight to Nav 1 to make rendezvous on schedule, but you'll bring the destroyer back via Nav 2. This will keep the Exeter clear of the asteroids between here and Nav 1. Be sure and stay close to the destroyer. If you run into enemy fighters, they'll try to draw you off. so their wingmen can get a clean shot of the Exeter. How close do you want us to stay? Blah, 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 blah. Within 5,000 clicks in a dogfight. Closer when you're cruising. Understood, sir. Good. Maniac would never follow that order. Dismissed. The first thing he does is disobey, and if you tell him to stay in formation, he just, screw you, buddy. So I hope you enjoyed seeing Maniac last time, because that's going to be the end of that. Also, I think I have a trick to skip the asteroids here. I'm going to try to show it off. I don't think I've showed it off on camera before, so we'll give it a shot. Okay, so there's two ways to dodge them. We could nav 2 autopilot and then nav 1, but that would be slow. So what we're going to try to do is align our reticule here a little bit off to the left. Yeah, you can see, like, I need to go a little bit further to the left. Although it could be up or down. It's hard to say exactly. But if we can just put a little bit more distance... Oops, that was... I did not mean to press autopilot. We'll see if that worked. So that kept us out of the asteroids, but we found some enemies. So I guess that's good. Alright. First off... Watch out, idiot! I mean, Captain! Captain! Captain, what are you doing? Aww. I think the Southies got him, guys. They have really long-range weapons. Also, we're still in the asteroid field. Maybe I should have kept him alive. He would have done more damage to us. Oh, man, lots of missiles incoming. Alright, how do you get a missile lock with a dumbfire, cheaters? Alright, so we got 4 Southie. I've got no shields. No front shields, anyway. I think if I can get some missile locks here, I should do it. If we die terribly because Maniac's dead, then that'll be my lesson for the day. Well, this guy's trying to escape. Come on. Come on, Scimitar! I have to waste, like, all my fuel to catch him. I can't... This is so dumb. Scimitars are so bad, guys. You can't even catch a fleeing Southie. Alright, forget that plan. Alright, they're a little bit too far away. You gotta be 3,000. Man. Even with our improved shields and armor compared to the Hornet, it feels like I'm just as fragile. Like, maybe that's just me, but it certainly doesn't feel like the Scimitar is any more durable than a Hornet. Like, it must have a little bit more armor. And it certainly has better guns. Make no mistake. But, yeah, I'm just not a huge fan. Alright. Well, we scared one off. We killed a couple. Let's continue our trip. I think they're going to ambush you in the asteroid belt no matter what you do. We are now pretty close to the Exeter, so let's zip in there and kill him. Or not kill him, but you know what I mean. You can see him over there. I'm not sure what happens if you go through Nav 2. There might be some consequences for going the long way. Ah, Drouthy, hey? Should have gotten a little bit closer before I fired that missile. I sure hope the heat signature doesn't switch over to the Exeter. So the good news is Mass Driver should tear these Drouthy up pretty quick. It may have been easier having... I need some more frames! Hold on, hold on. What is going on? I can't even see my screen. So, it probably didn't show up in the recording. Man, the Scimitar is cursed! So... I don't know what just happened there. I couldn't even see my screen. Like, a Steam window popped up over top of my DOSBox. And then I couldn't see anything, so I died. That's friggin' awesome. I wasn't even touching my mouse or my keyboard. I was holding onto the gamepad. Well, we died. Alright, let's reload. Sheesh. Well, that's the second death, although I'm sticking to my guns that both of them were not legitimate. Man, I've just got some technical difficulties the last couple episodes here. Alright. Try not to waste all my afterburner fuel here. There we go, got a little bit better course there. Alright, by the way, Maniac, you here? Hey Maniac, how's it going? You coming? Just gonna park here for a second, let him catch up. Wouldn't want to lose him on our trip over to save the Exeter. Hey, good job, Maniac. Thanks for flying on my wing. Oh, am I accidentally shooting you? Oh, it sucks when people shoot you, isn't it? It's really annoying. Aww. Is there any escape capsules we need to blow up here? Alright, we're good. They play the sad music as if I care. Ugh. Alright, Maniac's done. Honestly, he just makes things harder than they should be. If by some stretch we die this time, again, I will bring him along next time, I guess. But if he shoots me in the back, I mean, like... Where am I? This is our interception. Okay. Southie times, what, 3? Alright, they fired a dumbfire. I got a couple hits in there, it sounded like. Actually, I killed one. I'm so good at video games. Well, there must have been 4 then. Good at video games, bad at counting. You don't need to count to play flight sims, do you? Also, don't forget asteroids. Oh, that's probably what happened. One of them might have flown into an asteroid. I tried to dodge the missile, but I don't know. Alright, this is going pretty good as long as I don't crash right now. Alright, no power. Come on. Charge those guns. I feel like that might be one of the problems with the scimitar. It might have like a slightly underpowered generator for charging your blasters. I might be wrong, but it feels like it just charges really slow. Maybe it can't charge your shields and your blasters at the same time or something. Also, hold on. It's going really fast. I don't know what's happened to my cycles, but there's definitely a feeling for when the game is playing too quickly. It was never really meant to be like a 60 FPS, 30 FPS kind of thing. So, if it looks a little bit slideshowy, it's kind of meant to be a little bit like that. It's really just the, when there's a ton of enemies, I need to speed it up a little bit so I can still shoot my guns. Alright, we got Drouthy. I've actually got a better angle on them this time than last time. Switch over to Heat Seekers. Try to get in there quick. Alright. Alright, that worked out. One thing that, I don't know what controls it, but you can see how, like, sometimes my bullets lead the target when they're locked on. Alright, that's fine, that works. That's all the scimitar is really good for, anyway. But yeah, like, I don't know what really controls it. Usually your guns fire forward, kind of where your targeting reticle is. But sometimes they lead the enemy, which is... Wow, is that it? That was a couple really good missiles we fired off there. So I probably have very little forward armor thanks to the ramming speed. But no internal damage, so, you know. We've got one more Heat Seeker, 2 dumbfires. The Exeter looks like it's in perfect condition. We are headed to Nav 2. Let's go. We've already taken out 2 wings. There probably won't be too many more enemies. Just wait for the Exeter here. Yeek. Alright, it's cool. I don't know why we... Sometimes the game gives you the sad music for no real reason. It's like the game forgets that you're actually doing fine. Usually it's happy music when you go home and mission success, right? Anyway, the Exeter came with us. You can see it back there. Let's go home. Don't even ask what happened to Maniac. I don't think it would surprise any of the flight crew. Oh, Maniac got shot down while on a mission? Oh, what a shame. We were always worried he was gonna buzz the comm tower and kill us all. Looks like it got a little hot out there, sir. Yeah, a little bit. Wasn't nearly as bad with no Maniac, though. You should have seen the ship last time. Mission debriefing. 01:30 hours. Good job, Blue. The Exeter's pulled into formation with the Tiger's Claw. I'm glad to hear it, sir. I ran into a little trouble out there. You seem to have dealt with it adequately. Yes, it has been adequately dealt with. You took out 8 of them, Blue. And Maniac came up empty. And he didn't come back. Thank you. Dismissed. We are gathered here to pay our last respects to a good friend and one of the Terran Confederation's boldest defenders. Now we say goodbye to one of the newest members of our squadron, and good riddance. Lieutenant Todd Marshall, whom we all knew as the idiot Maniac. His enthusiasm and confidence were models for us all. It is a shame to see his career end so soon, and so unfortunately. I mean, Halcyon did give us the order. Right? Prepare arms. Goodbye, Maniac. I swear, I'll get the furball that took you down. Whoever it is, we'll get him. I have no regrets. I mean, so far, if you're following the Let's Play, we've flown with Spirit, Paladin, and Angel. I might have been shot a little bit by Angel once. But it was a bunch of Hornets. It could have been her, could have been the other one. Might have been Hunter if he was in the other Hornet. Hard to say. But Spirit and Paladin, totally no friendly fire. As soon as Maniac gets in there, we're half dead, killed, all of our guns destroyed by his fire. So, so long and get out of here. Anyway, that's it for today's episode. Man, I will not be upset when we get out of these scimitars. I am not a fan. Hopefully, I gotta, you know, smarten up a little bit. Scimitars, it's not the ship. It's the wingman. Maniac was terrible wingman. Probably the worst wing, you know, with no doubt, the worst wingman on the ship, on Wing Commander 1. Scimitar is not a great ship, but I can make it work. I can make it work. It's got good guns. It's got a decent amount of missiles. It has some armor. That'll have to do. Thanks for watching, folks. I think it just has lots of armor, but no shields. Like, I think the shields are the same as a Hornet, approximately. And I really like to use the shields to soak a couple hits and then, like, do some evasive maneuvers to let the shields recharge. The Scimitar doesn't really do that very well. You know, shields go down instantly, and every time you take armor damage, it's just one chip away from you dying and losing all your guns and stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you next time for the end of the Brimstone system.